perfect tense. Now, what is past perfect tense? Anybody? Yes, Miss Lijenfe.
Past perfect tense is used to express something that happened before another action in the past.
Very good, Lijenfe. Now, I here. So in past perfect tense, we have here the positive statements. So in positive statements, excuse me, in positive statements, we have here the formula. So the first will come up is the subject. The second one is the auxiliary verb. And the third one is the past participle to be followed by the object. Now, try to look at the example. I have finished the work. So I is the subject, had is the auxiliary verb, finish is the past participle, and then the last one is the object. Now, let's take a look in the negative statements. So in the negative statements, we have the formula as well. So the first will come up is the subject, the second one is the auxiliary verb, had not, and the third one is the what?
Subject.
Past participle. And then the last one is the object. Okay, very good. Now, let's proceed here in interrogative statements. So to ask question, the first will come up is the what? The first will come up is the auxiliary verb, which is had. And the second one is the subject. So we're going to exchange the position of the subject and the auxiliary verb to make a question. Have you seen the movie? Okay. There's no question?
No, ma'am.
Any clarification?
None, ma'am.
Now let's proceed to our first activity. So I will group you into 3 groups. Each group will have different tasks. So this row will be the group 1, this row will be the group 2, and this row will be the group 3. So in the first group, you're going to make 10 sentences as an example of the past perfect tense. In the second group, you're going to make 1 paragraph that consists of past perfect tense. So in the third group, you're going to make a dialogue in a form of past perfect tense. Is that clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I will give you 5 minutes to finish your work. So after you finish your work, choose one of your members that will present your work in front of the class. Okay, you may start now. Okay, class, time's up. Okay, group 1, are you ready?
Yes, ma'am.
How about the group 2?
Yes, ma'am.
Group 3?
Ready, ma'am.
Okay. Now, have you chosen yet one of your member to present your work in front?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, let's start with the group 1.
Number 1, we had played video games. Number 2, he had beaten chess easily. Number 3, Harry had become a successful marker. Number 4, they had cut the tree last week. Number 5, she had drawn a good painting. Number 6, he had eaten all the snacks. Number 7, John had found a new job. 8, my dad had gone to California. 9, I had known how to solve all the problems. Number 10, she had hurt me when I was a child.
Okay, very good, group 1. Let's give 5 claps to the group 1. Very good, group 1. Now let's go to group 2.
After Daisy had finished her drawing session, she went to her house. She washed the floor when the family had gone for work. She had dressed herself in comfortable clothes. She had made dinner for her family. She had cooked rice and curry. She had taken her medicines. Her family had arrived and she served the dinner. She had taken food for her cats. Cats had eaten the food. Her brother had played cricket and she had not done her homework. Had she forgotten about it?
Very good, group 2. Let's give them a round of applause. Okay. Now let's go to the last group, group 3.
Hello, Kunal. Where had you gone?
Hello, I had gone to Shemla.
Had you never seen Shemla before?
No, I had not seen Shemla before.
I had come to your house, but you already left.
The train had already started when we reached the station.
Had you reached his house before he died?
He had already died before we reached there.
Why had you not reached home before the sunset?
Because I have not finished my job.
A round of applause. Okay, class, I am so glad that you have already an idea about the past perfect tense. Now, please give yourselves a round of applause, please. So, I will give you an assignment. Make an essay that consists of past perfect tense. Minimum of 300 words. Is that clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, now, class dismissed.